Okay, here we go again. Here we go, yet again. I think this has turned into a doggone TikTok series at this point. I done came across a new idea. You got guys who are food critics, right? Now you got this guy who's you have a guy who's business professional critics, right? I just came from Pizza Bowlies up there on Nottingham, right? Nottingham, Maryland. Came up there. I was one of the first customers that shopped at that location. When the guy first opened, I was one of the first customers that shopped there. Bought pizzas there and everything. He was a real nice dude, foreign dude, like a Middle East type dude. He would give me free sodas and stuff, free canned sodas and stuff out the freezer. And they served these banging honey barbecue wings. The wings were on point. That's one of my favorite spots to go. I would go to Chili's and get my cheeseburger, my smash burger. Then I would drive all the way out there to their location, drive all the way out there to get my honey barbecue wings. I would just get the wings and have myself a nice little Friday night. You know what I mean? So I'm out doing my errands, I'm doing grocery shopping, and it's lunchtime. I want to pull away from all the graduate work. Life is hectic, right? Dealing with a whole lot of stuff. So we want to give ourselves a little comfort mood, a little reward. So I go up to my spot, peel up to my spot, man, and I order myself a meatball sub. I love a meatball sub. And I ordered myself my favorite honey barbecue buffalo wing, my honey barbecue wings. I ordered about it says here it was a 9-piece jumbo wings, and I had my 12-inch Italian meatball sub, provolone, oregano, all that stuff like that. $12.99 for the sub, $12.99 for the wings. It came to a whopping sum total of, in this day's economy, $27.54. So I get there, get my food, I check it out, and I look in the back, and I see a food handler back in the back. Girl, I see her many times back there cooking food. And I look back and look in the back, and I see this girl. I shit you not. This girl was in the back prepping food, with a big ass tissue up in her nose. Like the joint was all the way up in there, and she's up there handling food with this tissue up in her nose. I shit you not. And I'm like, so I walked away and I went back into the restaurant and said, man, I kind of feel uncomfortable. I don't think I should. I went back to my car and I thought about it. I had already swiped my card. And, this is my original sales receipt. You know what? I don't think I like that. You know what? Let me go back. So I went back. And it was crazy because I was hoping that when I went back to the store, I wouldn't encounter the food handler. I would just encounter the girl that's working the front register. When I went back there, the food handler, she took the little tissue out her nose, did whatever she had to do, and then she came out. And I was like, oh, damn. I was like, well, where's the original woman who's working the register? I really wanted to talk to her discreetly and kind of just be done with it. I didn't want to encounter the very issue as to why I didn't want the food. Let me tell y'all about how it went down. So she said, okay, I'll be out in a minute. So she had an attitude already because she was kind of thrilled about coming to work. So I said, okay. I said, oh, well, miss, so how can I help you? What's the problem? She see I brought the food back in the store. It's like, where's the original girl who's working the register? Is she here? She's out delivering food right now. She's out driving around delivering food, doing deliveries. I was like, oh. Well, so the reason I decided to come back, the reason I'm here is I don't really want my meal. I mean, when you were back there making the food, you were back there making all the food and everything like that. You had this big ass, tissue up your nose while you handling food. And I told her, I said, I really don't want to, it's like a hygiene thing. She was like, are you serious? Are you joking? Are you serious? Honey child, baby girl, she's a kid, I mean, do I look like a man that tells a lot of jokes? Do I look like a man who hasn't been through the trenches? I'm a grown ass man. I'm not joking about this. No, I don't think it's really hygienic. I just don't think it's really hygienic. I don't want it. Are you serious? Like, I mean, I had gloves on the whole time. The reason I had the tissue on my nose because I had nosebleeds. I was having nosebleeds all morning, and I had to put that on my nose so I can just come to work. All right, so I can just come to work. Okay, so I'm like, miss, I maintain my composure, miss. It's a hygiene thing. It's a hygiene thing, miss. I just want a refund. Fine, fuck it. I'll just give you a fucking refund. Fuck it. Yeah. And so she starts voiding my shit out, right? Fuck it, I'll just give her even. Fuck it, you know. People are just so fucking unbelievable. What an unbelievable fucking world. Here, I'll eat the fucking food myself. She kept saying, fuck it, 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 fuck it. She kept saying, fuck it. I'm like, I'll eat the fucking food myself. So she snatched the food. You have a wonderful fucking day, sir. I'm like, whoa, miss. Well, miss, can I get your name? Since you about all that, you a body. Let me give your name so I can probably report it to the district manager. You don't need my name. So she goes off into the back. So I left out there. So I was like, let me just go ahead and leave. I got the receipt. She voided it out. She voided it out. And I left the establishment. So I left the establishment. I got the $27.54 back. And I'm gonna issue a formal report, to the Baltimore County Department of Health about what happened. I'm gonna get the whole synopsis down, document everything, quoted the time of the incident, the bill, everything, and just tell them about what happened, And unfortunately, even though I like my man, who I don't even know if he even still run the restaurant, because when you go there, you don't even see him no more. He has a bunch of kids run the restaurant, whoever person charged, children don't really respect jobs like old people do. You know what I mean? We need jobs to pay our bills, our debts, feed our families. When we come to work, we are competing against other people that are out there. There's a lot of people that would love to be in her spot right now, back there prepping their food, because they want to get a paycheck, and that's going to hurt this business guy. I got to go on Google and write my review about what happened. I got to be honest and accurate about it. And of course, come on TikTok and add this to our little series that we had developing here now. This is the kind of content I'm creating. It was the craziest thing. So obviously I can never go back to that. I can never go back to that location no more now. Cause she's one of their primary food handlers. She definitely gonna spit in my food. She's gonna see my phone number. She'll probably spit in my food or whatever, or do whatever it's gonna be. It is what it is, It's crazy. I actually like that restaurant, but that's life, man. Stuff happened. The service was starting to fall off there anyway. It was getting more and more lackadaisical. They were giving my orders. Every time they would give my orders, I ordered a certain amount of wings. One time I ordered 9 wings. They gave me 8. I wanted ranch, or I wanted blue cheese. They didn't put the blue cheese or the ranch in the bag. It was really starting to fall off, and the quality of the food was getting bad too. And I guess it all just blew up. This worker came to her job, instead of being professional, she cursed out the very reason as to why she had a job. The customer takes out the wallet and pays for that food, pays for the rent for that location, that spot they have. That's economy. That's economics. It's how the hell do you curse out the very reason you have a job? Your job is to make that person happy. Really, would you take a meal that somebody was snotting all on, and would you blood? That's a major health violation. The Baltimore County Department of Health need to know about that. They have to. So you pretty much when y'all go on your job sites, man. Man, come to your job with honor and respect. Be humble. Be thankful that you have a reason to pay your bills, to feed your families. You got a place of employment to go to. Have a smile on your face when you go about your job, man. Be grateful to have a job, because jobs are hard out here right now. The economy getting tough. America's a tough country. It is. It's hard to come by jobs nowadays. And people, when y'all come to work, man, y'all really need to be thankful that you have a job. And don't shit on the people. I'm sorry I'm using a lot more profanity in this video than I normally been doing. This encounter was off the chain. I'm not a swearing type of guy. I know that, but I was dealing with a swearing type of person. My morning was all crazy. I had to go to another restaurant. I had to go to another restaurant, basically, and get another meal, and hopefully that meal could, put a little smile on my face before I had to go and do all my work and all that. Treat people right, man. Be professional in your job, man. Just, take this experience, man. Try to be 100%, professional about your job. Go to work, man. Honor your craft, man. And respect the situation that you in. Be grateful for what you got. You know, I mean, really, like in the comments, right? Would you want some food? And man, I even ordered a meat. It was a meatball sub. So we got bloody runny nose. We got meatball sub. I mean, the red sauce. Come on, man. I wore gloves the entire fucking time. I don't understand what your problem is, sir. I wore gloves. I mean, you know, I was suffering from nosebleeds. Okay, all right. I had to come to work. Have a wonderful fucking day, sir. You know, and I said, okay. Oh wow, okay, I got you. So I don't know, man. I mean, the regional management, yeah, I hope y'all, like, you know, I hope I can reach out to y'all, man, talk to somebody, because like that experience right there, it's bad because it cost y'all capital, it cost y'all business, a loyal customer who came to that spot since it very first opened in that shopping center. Now, no more of that. And you know, now, you know, the first Google review I'm going to write about that spot is going to have to be a real honest, accurate review, you know? It's gross, right? Like, what is wrong with people? What is wrong with the world, Damon? And it's funny. It's funny, right? She said, you know, what an amazing fucking world we live in. She actually said this. I'm not gonna call her B. This girl, this broad was crazy. Like, you know, she talking about the kind of world we living in. You know, the kind of world. I mean, yeah, we living in a crazy ass world. We living in a crazy ass world where you operating with my food, my health, and you leaking blood out your nose. You making my food, and you gonna curse me out because I'm telling you that I don't want the meal because it's not right. Make it make sense.